And welcome back to Let's Play Beyond Citadel. Here we are in Zone 7-4, the last real level of Zone 7, and boy do we've got a doozy of a level coming up here. Let's quickly move over here and just get you out of the way. Oh god, I need that. No! Oh god, I just trapped myself. Okay, let's quickly dash over here. Yeah, things start out a little bit tense in this level, as they have been in a lot of the recent levels. Hey, that artillery shot got them for me. How delightful. We'll just blast through these guys with the Mitra, and unfortunately I'm out of ammo for it. So instead we will, come on, just use this. Come on, get you out of here. Another one. You can die. Oh no, I'm out of ammo for this as well. No! Yeah, you get thrown right at the deep end in this level. Fortunately, we're spawned in right here, so it's not that big a deal, but it's not exactly easy to get a grasp on things at the start of this level. Especially not helping is I don't have any armor, there is no store around here, and I am low on ammo for most of my guns. Most of them are breaking down. I should have revisited Eska in the previous level, but I made a serious mistake in not doing so. Regardless, now that those enemies are taken down, we can move on a little bit. Let's just take this guy out the simple way, and then we can make our way over to the switch panel here to open up the door to the rest of the level, as well as this door right over here. So let's pop in, get a free heavy machine gun, which we may as well take, as well as hit this door panel right here. Also, the heavy machine gun always starts with 100 bullets in the drum, regardless of if you have the upgrade for the expanded drum or not. Frustrating, but not a big deal, especially because they're usually pretty generous with the ammo for it. We'll just take it slow and steady here. As you can probably see in the distance, we've got a tank to commandeer, and the first major half of this level is strictly tank-based. Needless to say, you will run into some problems if this tank gets destroyed. There are 2 tanks available for us to use in this level, so let's make sure we get the best mileage we can out of both of them. Let's see, these guys are too far away. A little bit off there. I definitely want to get these destroyed. Throw that. And then start blasting away at this guy. We really don't want this, oh, come on. It's so hard to hit these things at a distance. Oh, come on! How many shots am I gonna miss? There we go. Okay, so we want to be very careful here. I'm already taking more damage than I would have liked, and having the artillery shots drop right on top of me is unfortunate, but there's not really much you can do about it, as you'd imagine. We want to break here and make sure we get rid of these rocketeers before we continue on. Blast right through the rockets to make sure those don't hit us. Here comes this guy. We will use our cannon there to take it out, shoot their missiles out of the air. Always make sure you get those projectiles destroyed before they manage to connect with you, because the damage racks up quickly. Anytime we come to an area where we're being fired on by multiple enemies at once, we definitely want to slow our roll a bit and just avoid any additional damage coming in from them. There is a spare tank later in the level. In fact, not far after this one. Is there something behind me firing at me? Yes. We'll take them out. That was quick and effective, I gotta say. Okay, what we want to do here is stop, collaborate, listen, and also try and blast some of these mounted turrets here. I'm not too worried about the spider spawner over there, since it's not really too threatening. Now we can just launch shots at it and take it out in pretty short order. There we go. A bunch more spiders are going to drop in, but they are not much of a threat. Now, I am very low on ammo for basically everything except the rocket launcher, which, to be fair, is at least the best thing to have for this level. Because if our tanks get destroyed, we're going to have to make a mad dash for the end of the level. I'd rather not have to do that, so I'm going to... Am I out of the shells? Sometimes the thing takes a while to reload the cannon shells. Let's definitely get this guy taken care of. Fortunately, demons do not do very well against the turret on the tank. And just take it very slow, very steady, very precise. Get frustrated at all the artillery shots that are just gradually chipping away at the armor of your tank. Fortunately, we haven't been having any more rocketeers just getting dropped on us. Let's take this guy down, shoot that missile out of the air. Let's stop right here. Oh god, I didn't even realize that was there. Come on, get that destroyed. Okay, now we got the spiders coming in. I was just barely able to take that thing out before these guys got right to me. Fortunately, we now no longer have that thing hitting us from the sides. We can take this guy out, no problem. Just get out of here. Get all these spiders. Look at all this money that's dropping here. If only I could get out to grab it more effectively. But that would be unwise. Very unwise, in fact. Yeah, as you can see, my tank is just already almost completely destroyed here. Am I at a... No. Why does it take so long to fire off those cannon rounds sometimes? I don't understand. I'm mashing left click. The things are loaded and they're just not going sometimes. Okay, so we want to be very careful. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I can't destroy this thing before it takes me out. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, the armor. I can't even see through all the things that's firing at me. Okay, there we go. Have I gotten it? No. Oh, whoa, 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 hey, hey. Quick, get the flash launcher out. Which one is the flash launcher? There we go. Everything is so red and desaturated now, it's honestly kind of hard to tell which gun is which. Okay, let's not burn through too many of our rockets here. Oh, once again, I'm forgetting that my normal walking speed is faster now. Anyways, conveniently, spare tank right here. Let's get in it. Fortunately, it did not take any damage while I was fighting around it. There we go. Now, don't get too hasty with this tank. We're not home free at this point. There's a bunch more enemies coming up. Let's look at our map here while we're moving along. Yeah, a lot of them are some of the more dangerous things you can come across in the game, like Giga Spiders and Omega Spiders. More spider deployments. There's the Giga Spider in the background. Let's get this thing taken care of. If only there was a way to reverse the tank, but unfortunately I have to turn it around completely. Jeez, like all the micro missiles that it fires at me just does tons of damage. And unfortunately, the tank just doesn't move fast enough for me to do much except just sit here and take all these shots. We don't really have anywhere else to maneuver where I can get a bit of safety from these things either. Always keep your maximum distance as best you can against these things. They generally have a range where they just won't shoot at you because they, I guess they don't feel like they can hit you reliably, which works out for me because that makes things so much more simple for me. Come on, hit that one. Why is it not firing? I don't understand why the tank's cannon just sometimes refuses to fire. Mashing that left click like crazy because I don't want my tank to get destroyed. If your tank... Oh, here we go, Omega Spider. Oh god, here we go. So many things to worry about. Come on, take all these out. There we go. Now we just need to keep moving sideways so that we can hopefully deal with this guy. Okay, okay, okay. Now we can turn this sucker around. We're luckily in the home stretch for this section of the level. Let's get this guy taken care of. There we go. Ideally, our tank does not get destroyed, but that is not anything close to a guarantee here. Oh, that Giga Spider is still alive. Jeez. It's hanging in there despite the fact that it's one leg blown off. You'd think the extreme blood loss it's suffering at that point would stop it, but no, it goes the distance. We can tell that there's at least a panel or a virtue over there. Something to that effect. We're just gonna keep moving forward past these guys. My cannon, once again, refusing to fire. I've crippled that Giga Spider, so it really can't move towards us at this point. Here we go. Okay, let's stop right here. Get this guy. Come on, fire the cannon. Fire the cannon! There we go! Why is it not firing? Something is messed up with these tanks, I gotta say. Okay. Yep, and there we go. Oh god, here we go. Now we just have to run. Oh god, here we go. Just make our way forward. We unfortunately have no armor, so I just got a deal here. And it is very important to take all these supplies. I'm burning through my supplies like crazy, but we gotta move quick, we gotta move quick, we gotta move quick. Don't even bother with this thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Okay, okay, okay. We're past the rough part of the level, thankfully. Eska. You wouldn't believe the time I've been having getting here. It's been an ordeal. It's been an ordeal. Let's trade a little bit. The great Seven Angels said that the survival of humankind was our first priority. That mandate is still valid now that the Seven Angels are gone, and that goal cannot be achieved without destroying every last one of these trumpeters of the apocalypse. But now, you are the only one who can accomplish that. In the end, no matter how much the angels wish to be saviors of mankind, it is humans themselves who must save humans. Let's definitely do some supply requisition here. I'm going to sell off a bunch of my O2 cylinders. Actually, we'll buy a little bit of food and some blood bags. Just, oh, there's a limited amount you can buy from them at one time. I actually did not know that. Let's cycle to armor. We'll strip off the heavy armor so we don't have to hear the clank, clank, clanking constantly, and get a serviceable medium armor. And next up, we of course want to buy some ammunition. Would definitely like to buy some more flechettes for the Mitra. That should do us some good there. We're actually fine on missiles. I don't need to restock on those currently. Alright, let's get this sucker back out and continue on our way. We also have ammo for the whale gun to use, if we so desire. Look at all this ammo for the storm rifle also. Now, at this point, we've essentially entered a separate point of the level. Oh, never mind. Okay, whoa. Well, at the very least, I've hit the checkpoint. But in most places where you fall off at this point, you actually end up voiding out and getting placed back where you fell off. Not when you fall back towards the jump pad, though. Hey, oh boy. Not good, not good. There we go, there we go. The Mitra is getting pretty banged up at this point. Unfortunately, we haven't found a place to repair it quite yet. Grab this key right here and continue on our way. There we go, easy peasy. Oh, there goes my power grip failing. But like I said, you just void out here. Ooh, whoa. Oh, I hit the virtue by mistake. Well, that's nice. We get our last virtue. Our sloth has been maxed out. Oh, God. But yeah, now take a look at our health. It'll regenerate fairly quickly when we're low, but I am in a very bad spot, so I'm going to blood bag up and use a food here. Okay. We got the virtue, now we can continue on to try and get the archive file. Thankfully, both the virtue and the archive file are located in this top section. We are just getting blasted like crazy from every which angle. Look at this stuff, it is ridiculous. I'm just trying to get to the next level here. I'm trying to get to the boss fight, and you're just making this such a hard time for me. Whoops, that was an unintentional void out. Ah, God. All these, God. There we go. All these things getting dropped on my head, it's just not been a good day for the martyr, to say the least, Okay, head into here, grab this key, grab some food, we are in desperate need of that. And let's take out these guys. Okay, luckily those blood bonuses didn't drop down, so I can grab those with no problem. Ooh. Come on, did I get him? No. There we go. Honestly, I should probably just leave oh, I'm out of ammo. Yeah, this stuff goes by quickly. Shock hammer. No, it's a Humpty! Ah, God! That was the worst possible situation. Okay, let's just get right up and blast this guy. There we go. Hey, free rocket. Very nice. Head over this way. As you can probably see, the archive file is right there. Once we grab that, we're done with this hellish nightmare. Okay, the world of Citadel. Take time to pause the video here and read how this all lines out. Yeah, just your last safe for work image gallery, or quote-unquote safe for work image gallery, just gives you this handy-dandy flowchart of all of the world setting aspects of the Citadel. Demons, actually angels. Fake angels, actually demons. It's complex, it's complex. Anyways, continuing on here, let's make our way over here, and now we are ready to escape the level. Nothing left that really poses too much of a threat to us. Let's hit this door right here with our key of the blue cross. And once we are through here, we can hit all these switches. Somebody's firing rockets at me, but I cannot be stopped now. That'll open the way to the exit, but we want to head out here real quick, because we've got a bunch of supplies to grab. My armor is once again destroyed. But yeah, look at the way our health is just restoring nice and quickly. It would probably go better if we weren't getting artillery shells dropped on our head every single second. Alright, but with that, we can get out of here and on to the boss zone. The details of the similarities that exist between the transfer of memories between the units of Divine Object 919 Martyr and the transformation / overwriting of personality by the Enlightenment Wave are unclear. Okay, as you can see, we have quite the hectic thing coming up for us in the Demon of Charity level. We actually have, much like the Citadel, a level where we have to actually fight our way to the boss here. Lots of things waiting for us around here. So we want to... Oh, God! There's another... oh, God. There's so much happening here. Yeah, you do not get much room to breathe in this level. You are immediately thrown into the action. Let's just keep working our way through these guys. I gotta keep remembering to actually... Oh, that was not desirable. Let's try and get out of here, actually. We're just so surrounded. Let's run around the outside here. Okay. And hit this guy. There we go. Get some handy-dandy blood bonuses there. Yeah, these shields on the elites is pretty obnoxious, to say the least. Makes them so much more difficult to deal with. No! Emptied the gun by mistake. Ah! Yeah, expect to die here if you are not better with your aim or your reloading like I am. Fortunately, once again, we can just get right out. I have to get my revenge on that guy. You can die. I said you can die. There we go. That's them taken care of. Any, let's see here. There we go. There we go. Any fusion batteries that I can get are much appreciated. Ah, God. Let's see here. What I want to do, actually, is use the flash launcher. Let's just take out some of these guys. Nice. And then we can use our grenades to finish that one off. Okay, okay. We're slowly getting a grapple on this situation. It's not a sturdy one, but we're getting it. We're getting it. We'll get you out of here. And we will get you. Get a bunch of blood bonuses there. Okay, okay. You probably noticed, like, it's been forever since I've actually managed to maintain high health. It's just not been going well all around. Eska, oh my goodness. Alright, so we will have some things we want to buy from Eska here. With their 6 of 7 leaders have fallen, the army of Milnerism is almost broke apart. You have come this far. At last, we grant you your friend's wish. From the beginning, the fight is never yours. You are just interested in the artifacts the 7 trumpeters hold, not the trumpeters themselves. You used the medium and her friends. Also, they used you. It's just like that, but I beg of you, I can't bear to see their dedication and sacrifice go to waste. Please finish what they started. I intend to. Now, I want to buy some missiles here, and I also want to buy a bunch of fusion batteries, because we want to max out our charge for that there. And I'm not worried about the condition of the purifier right now, because we're actually going to get a free one in this level. We also obviously want to trade up our armor. And remember how I've been hoarding my gold the entire game? Yeah, look at how much gold I have left now. It's just all gone. We can also take this opportunity to use our repair bonuses to repair the Mitra a little bit. Not enough to actually complete it, though. I always forget if I've activated those. We can also take this time to buy some submachine gun ammo, as it's quite cheap. Alright, with all that, let's continue on to the rest of the level here. Oh god, not the thing I wanted to see. Now, our way forward is located in this bottom area right here. If we can find where it is, and hopefully not get blown up, we gotta work our way through this little maze. Oh god, oh god, oh god, whoa, oh god. That was not good. That was quite bad, actually. Ooh. Luckily, they seem to be blowing up a bunch of their own allies. Hey, don't let that flamethrower hit you. And keep on hitting him with the grenades here. Not too bad, not too bad. It's a good idea to work these angles here. Utilize your cover effectively. And let's just use our grenades. We've got so many grenades left at our disposal here. It's a good idea to take down as many of these guys as possible with them. Okay. Nice, nice. Got some free fusion batteries here, but I capped out my stock, so not the most helpful thing that it could be. Boy, I wish my blood bonuses were more effective than they are. Anyways, the path forward is somewhere in this little maze. We can just keep, oh god, somebody's hitting me, and I just can't stop to focus and figure out who it is. Okay, now I see you. Gotta be careful, because I can hear that other guy stomping around. But let's make effective use of our meta magnum here, just to destroy this thing before it continues to be an issue. Okay, now I can stop and observe this area a little bit more, and see if I can find the teleporter that takes us forward. Okay, I believe it's somewhere on the right side here. Okay, let's just keep opening up these doors until we find it. Where are you? Come on, teleporter. Oh, where the heck is it? I'm clearly forgetting where the hell this thing is. Am I, oh wait, I see it right there. Right through this door, and... Alright, now we've actually made it to the boss chamber. So what I'm going to do here is something a little counterintuitive. I'm going to take my purifier at 9% condition, and I'm just going to toss that on the... I said I'm just going to toss that on the ground. And we are going to... No! Oh god! Oh god! I'm pressing the grenade key by mistake. That was not good. Anyways, here we go. we've got our final boss, Xenon, the Demon of Charity. And, as you can see, free purifier right here. And we are loaded up on ammunition for it, so we can use it to punch through a lot of this guy's health. Let's just be careful. As you can see, not only does he fight with chain lightning, there are lightning bolts traveling along the level's perimeter, so you gotta be very careful here. You want to use your cover effectively, and you want to start moving when you feel yourself being zapped. You will take a lot of damage in this fight. It is very difficult to avoid damage in this fight. We're also probably going to burn through a lot of our ammunition on our various guns. Okay, let me take some time to heal up. Now, there is a moat surrounding this arena, and you can use that as a way to escape damage really quickly, but if he hits you with the lightning in the water, that hurts you even more. Fortunately, the roaming lightning bolts do not go into the water, so that is not something you have to concern yourself with. Let's definitely take another blood bag there. It is very difficult to get through this fight without taking a bunch of damage. Alright, and with all this, come on. Okay, that's all our purifier rounds up. Now we can start using rockets on this guy. So, we want to make sure we don't accidentally send these into a wall, so just send a bunch of rockets in there, see how much damage that does. Very nice. Our flash launcher is actually at its complete end here. It's gonna break soon, but it's holding in there as best it can. Alright, that's a pretty good amount of damage right there. Okay, let me move and get another blood bag in. Keep firing here. And that... Yes! Took it down! Heck yeah! One rocket left! Nice! And with that, that's the final trumpeter defeated. The final demon defeated. In theory, we've completed our mandate, but we all know there's something that the martyr is really looking for. One more purifier device activated. Traces of the time when the martyr originally existed were thoroughly erased by the trumpeters of the apocalypse. Alright, one more secret chamber, and we just have to walk on through and get our just reward. What exactly does the martyr plan to do with all these artifacts anyway? They're clearly of tantamount importance to her, but we don't actually know what the purpose of them is. Well, regardless, nothing too complicated happening in this secret chamber, as they have been fairly uncomplicated thus far. Got a little pool of water here. Some candles. You can actually walk up and snuff these candles, although to my knowledge that doesn't actually do anything, so just a fun little detail, and... Hey. I remember these. These are the angels. We've got Vectra, the Angel of Gluttony, our first opponent from the Citadel. And over here, we also have our first allies. If we get up here, we can see Tycho and Lysander. Lysander, the great angel of envy. Tycho being there is interesting. I wonder if he was a byproduct of Lysander. Wonder if Tycho existing perhaps exacerbated Lysander's insanity. Something to chew on. Celeste, the great angel of sloth. Yeah, they actually corrected the typo in Celeste's name this time around, so I will no longer call them Celeste. Over here we have Gausia, the great angel of wrath. Pretty tough opponent. Over this way, Harkonnen, the great angel of greed. And, interestingly enough, since they're technically still alive, the only remnant of Crone located here is their very dapper headwear. Fascinating stuff. You know, I've been called gutless before, but this is ridiculous. Anyways, that's our last artifact. And of course, over here we have Delirium, the great angel of lust. Not much of a fighter, I gotta say. Bunch of books over here, but that's nothing that really concerns us. We can top ourselves off with the tea set, and let's return to the Sanctuary. Despite thorough information gathering by the Machine Angels, its original name, nationality, language, blood relations, and all other identities are unknown. And, once again, we find ourselves in Sanctuary for Intermission 7. Welcome back, Martyr. You've done well. Let's see. Eska does not have much to say there about recent developments, and we can also head down to the basement and talk to Atla real quick, just to see how she's holding up with her new situation. Oh, you know, I just noticed that. Oh, wow, that's interesting. I didn't notice that there was a second firing mode for the Mitra. This is as far as we go. All the trumpeters are gone. The millenarianism will soon be gone forever. From the beginning, we don't have enough resource to build the Citadel and reconstruct the Angels, so this is the end for us. For me. Why did you respond to our call? We were not authorized to access you, but you came. Did you come here in the first place in answer to our call? All the members of the Organa have gone. There was no future for this place anyway. In any case, you can go wherever you like. I will continue to protect this place. The transporter has been activated. Use it as you wish. Okay. Looks like Atla is also picking up what Eska was picking up towards the end there. Let's definitely grab some supplies here because we need them. And obviously, let's take a look at our artifact. Fragment of Pride. We knew what you wanted, but we couldn't fulfill it. We should have given you a peaceful rest. If only our conscience hadn't been so misguided. It was our selfishness that gave you an unwanted second life. It was our ingrained arrogance that made us believe that if we could not save this life, there was no cause for our actions. So it was no wonder that you wished to destroy us, and you were born again, as one who survived divine punishment, as the one whom the Almighty could not kill, as the slayer of all demons, as the slayer of all angels. Destroy us. Destroy all the angels and demons. Go forth under the light, walk the path of martyrdom, and let the light of salvation shine on all. Interesting. Now, I have actually been misleading you. The last act was not the last act. We have one final set of levels to go through before we finish off the game, although most of them are much shorter than what we've been dealing with up to this point. However, more pressingly than that, and I think for the purposes of this video it fits in nice and well, we have one last EX level to go, so let's head in. No hidden levels included in Beyond Citadel. That's not Doi Kudomori trying to get your paranoia flared up, that is true. All levels are just on the beaten path, there for you to access them if you want. Incidentally, I didn't really remark on this, but we got all the archival files and all the virtues. And here we are in Banging Street. I don't think that's supposed to be an innuendo. I think that's just, you know, guns going bang, bang, bang. We could also take this repeater here. Anyways, this is a nice back-to-basics level. Most of the enemies that we're going to be dealing with here are, in fact, just humanoids. I think there's a couple of vehicles roaming around, but for the most part, this is just a pure shooting action level. Fitting of the name, Banging Street. Okay, just keep blasting our way through this. Oh boy, the Viscera is flying fast and furious. There we go. Making good use of the Mitra here. Hey, do not shoot at me. I thought they were shooting at me. That might have been a little overkill, I'll admit. But yeah, now we have a good opportunity to just use our powerful weapons on nice, squishy targets who are not much of a hassle for us to defeat. As always, we have another whetstone to grab, as well as a secret NPC to find. Jeez, the amount of explosions that are happening is just causing the game to slow to a crawl here. There we go. That is the power of the Mitra, I suppose. Too bad it burns through its ammo so quickly. Look at how much ammo I've gone through. I believe once you release and it does that shrapnel burst, that just empties out the rest of the mag, yeah? So be mindful of that. But it is fun to use. Okay, that's that down. But hey, we got a free storm rifle, so who are we to deny the game signaling that we need to use it? I didn't take the repeater since it's just flatly inferior to the shock hammer. Shockhammer has its issues, but I enjoy using it quite a bit, so we'll stick to that. Whoa, whoa, hey. Okay. I should probably be doing more quick reloading at this point. Even though it forces me to pick up more magazines if I want them back, it's just more convenient, really. So let's do so. Yeah, see? Nice and convenient there. And if you want your magazine back, you just have to pick it back up. Note that now that we have maxed out our envy, we never have to worry about the magazines being destroyed. I believe the chance of magazines being destroyed is eliminated at NV3, since by default there is a chance that magazines won't be destroyed when you toss them down. Okay, nothing over this way. This level is quite large and a bit of a maze of various doors and building interiors, so it can be difficult to... Whoa. I am running through my ammo like crazy. I'm just not paying attention at all. Like I said, this level is very simple, so it's easy to find yourself in a very simple mindset going through it. But yeah, this level is a maze of various building interiors. Hey, free first aid box, could use that. So you gotta be thorough in making sure you find everything. I vaguely recall where the secret NPC was. Is that a demon over there? That is indeed a demon. We'll leave him be for now. We're not in a hurry to deal with them. Hey, exploding barrels. We haven't seen these in a while. Let's head into this interior just to make sure we're not getting surrounded. Okay, let's fire that off there. And take you out. There we go. Love just hitting enemies with impact grenades. Very good stuff. Oh, that guy, he's closing in on me. Alright, woo. Okay, we're definitely going to have to use something a bit more potent to deal with these guys, so let's break out our heavy machine gun here. Been a while since we've made serious use of this. Oh god, oh god, oh god, woo, woo. Yeah, it's back to basics, but that does not mean it is easy, so do not get careless. Okay, woo. Everybody's moving in now. Fortunately, we're bringing most people out into the streets and just clearing out the interior areas by extension. You can die. Okay, take you out. Not bad, not bad. Whoa. Where's that come from? Oh, right, you right there. There's just so many people. There is everybody everywhere, all at once. Anyone else want some? Yes, you, as a matter of fact. I'm glad I have some takers. There we go. Nice to be able to make good use of the machine gun after a while. Haven't really had any level where it's been super useful, and also I've mostly been carrying around the Zeta rifle. Let's keep kicking open doors, taking these enemies out. First aid box, very nice. Alright, continuing on this way. Now we actually have a chance to just take a look at the map and get a little bit of breathing room. I want to say, let's head into here real quick. Take you out. I want to say the secret NPC is somewhere towards the center here. I won't get too bogged down on trying to find them. If it's taken me a while, I'll definitely employ some editing and just show you on the map where I found them. Okay, nothing over here. You can go down. Nothing over this way. One thing that's rough about this level is that it can be very easy to lose track of what doors you have and have not opened. Over here, hey, Eska! Looking down at the script, I recommend the revolver, I think. No test fire, I think. Oh, Eska, you're falling behind on the script here. Anyways, let's get a medium armor, since we may as well still make use of our money while we have it. Take out this guy over here, and hey, some free supplies. Could definitely use them after all the ones we burned through at the end of Zone 7. I see some kind of interactable object over here. Hey, armor shards. Not that it really matters. Let's see here. Let's work our way around here. Nothing in this way. Whoa. How rude, how rude. Now, am I talking about me or am I talking about the enemy? That's for you to decide. Over here, hey, a blessing, the Blood Enchantment. Blood bonuses now heal twice as effective as before. It would have been really nice to get this much earlier in the game. As it is now, it's not that helpful. We actually don't see any blood bonuses in the final set of levels, or at least not for most of them, so it's gonna be of limited use to us. But that is one reward gained. The whetstone for the level is on the path to the exit of the level, so we don't have to worry about going out of our way of finding that. Okay, take you out. Anything over this way? Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna search around for the secret NPC, because again, I don't remember exactly where they are, and I'll just cut to when I find them. We've basically cleared out most of the rank and file here. Got some supplies right here, very nice. And a blood bonus box. But yeah, let me cut ahead to when I find the secret NPC. Alright, I think I found them, just right here on the map. If you can get a rough estimate of where they are, you can see Eska in the distance to tell where we've moved to from there. So, with that, let's head in here. You gotta hear some TV static playing. If you open it up, hey, somebody's doing some intense gaming, just like me. I think you're on the wrong channel, though. And you saw a streamer get his break. And once you've inflated the head there, you will get the achievement once the level finishes. Kind of reminds me of a visual gag from Fresh Prince of Blair.
You're the best.
No, thank you.
Would you make me a sandwich?
Moving on, now we can just escape from the level. Escape from Banging Street, as it were. Like I said, the whetstone for this level is right on the beaten path, unlike the blessing, which is actually very easy to miss in this level. Gotta throw one last curveball before the game is over. Continuing on here, we also get a bunch of chests. Here is the whetstone. Nice stuff, nice stuff. We have gotten all the whetstones for the melee that I never use, and oh, goodness gracious, that is not looking too inviting, I gotta say. Let's see. Oh my god, I am out of ammo that would deal with these things. Alright, we're going to, first off, throw a bunch of these out. Oh boy. Luckily, we can pick some of these back up. And hopefully that takes out one of them. Yes. And now we can make use of our heavy machine gun to just kind of corner poke the other. Okay, this isn't as bad as I was thinking it would be. Let's just keep hitting him. Oh boy, oh boy. Keep ourselves around the corner. Keep those shots hitting the wall, and there we go. That was a little scary. Just a tad, though. But with that taken care of, we've got the remainder of the chests. Here we have the exit, we've gotten the blessing, we've gotten the secret NPC. Let's get the hell out of here. And with that, well, there's nothing left to do in Sanctuary. We've exhausted everything here. I could buy some ammo from Eska, I suppose, but it's really not going to matter for reasons we'll get into soon enough. So, grab our last batch of supplies here. And I guess there's nothing left to do but just take in what we've done so far. Cleared Zone 1 over here. Completed Zone 2. Over here is Zone 3, of course. Zone 4. Zone 5, Zone 6, and of course, Zone 7. Got our revenge on Xenon, the demon of charity. We, of course, also have gotten all the archival files in the game, except for this one that doesn't seem to unlock for some reason. That one is related to story progress. We've got all of the loading screen tips, except for the final zone here. If we were to head back over and check out our virtues, we would see that we are capped out there. Everything is at max. We've got all the blessings in the game, and some of them are just not that helpful at this point, but we have them. It makes me feel good. So, I think at this point, there's nothing left to do but just head into the end of the game as soon as I can fall. The trumpeters of the apocalypse have perished. It is time to leave this place. Epilogue. Saltaris Hostia. And we open up this curtain, find ourselves on a familiar-looking path. A path that we're going to have to travel next time for the finale to Beyond Citadel. Next time will be the last video, and we will be finishing the game. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, though, goodbye.
I don't dispute the doubts you've outlined, but it's my right to waste your time.